What if an entire plane with 239 people simply vanished from the sky? How can a modern aircraft just disappear without a trace? This is the terrifying mystery of flight MH370 on March 2014. Malaysia Airlines flight MH370 took off from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, bound for Beijing, China. The Boeing 777 was carrying 227 passengers and 12 crew members. But this flight would not be like any other. It would be the last flight of MH370. As the plane approached its destination, air traffic control in Beijing began to pick up the plane's radar signal. But then, according to the data, the signal suddenly vanished. The plane had disappeared from the radar. Air traffic control tried to contact the plane again, but there was no reply. They tried everything they could, but it was too late. The plane was gone. The families of the passengers waited anxiously at the airport for their loved ones to arrive, but as the hours passed, it became clear that something was wrong. The plane had vanished into thin air. For the families of the passengers, their worst fears were confirmed. For the world, it was a mystery. What had happened to flight MH370? Had the plane crashed? If so, where was the wreckage? Or had it been deliberately hidden? Or was there some other explanation altogether? As the days turned into weeks and then months, the mystery deepened. The authorities pursued every lead, but it seemed like a needle in a haystack. There was no evidence, no witnesses, no answers. It was as if the plane and all of those on board had vanished into thin air. So what really happened to flight MH370? The truth is, we may never know for sure. There are many theories, but no concrete evidence to support any of them. One theory is that the plane suffered from technical failure. After all, it was a brand new plane that had passed all of its safety checks. But if there was a mechanical problem, why did the pilots not declare an emergency? Another theory is that the plane was hijacked. But if it was, who was responsible and where are the hijackers now? The plane was not found, nor was there any evidence of a struggle on board. The final theory is that the pilots somehow caused the plane to crash. But if that's true, why? Why would the pilots, especially in a new plane, cause such a disaster? In any case, there is no evidence to support this theory either. The fact of the matter is, we may never know what truly happened to flight MH370 to this day. Most of the plane has never been found, and the truth remains one of aviation's greatest mysteries. But one thing is for sure, the disappearance of flight MH370 will never be forgotten. The families of the passengers continue to search for answers, and the world continues to search for the plane. Who knows what secrets it may hold? Perhaps one day the truth will come to light. But until then, the mystery of flight MH370 will continue to baffle and intrigue us all. What do you think happened to flight MH370? Let me know in the comments below. And before you go, don't forget to subscribe for more videos. It's free, and you can always change your mind later. Now, with that said, here's another video you might like.